Hi guys, analyzing your system and your data is important, and sometimes we ask you to give us a probe link. So here is Linux Waffle that asks help me with a Nvidia. There it is again, right? Nvidia. So yes, first of all, no, you don't need to really install Nvidia drivers. It's not needed. You can use the drivers that Linux provides, but there is something called a company called Nvidia.com, right? And that's providing drivers. And you can get them, well, in two ways, via Pacman, or really getting it from Nvidia.com and start the run file. Any of these things is Chinese. Have a look at the information that we already provide you, because you can keep on making videos as such, but basically it's figuring out all this thing, all the information, all the knowledge is there, all about Nvidia, pure, only about Nvidia. So you need to figure out what driver you need. Well, it seems to be it's a double, right? So it's one with Intel and one with Nvidia Corporation, which triggers already something in the mind. Arch Wiki Nvidia is the one you need to read. Okay, go and have a look, read. Now it's gonna tell us to look at okay, what do you have really? What system, what card do you have? So we know that already. If you type probe and you have the linuxhardware.org, you know already what card you have. Now I was thinking about the following. Let's have a look at what he has installed, right? Package list, control find Nvidia. So he has the 470. Is that correct? I don't know, right? If we install today the normal package that everybody installs, in the sense that those are the drivers for newer cards, then the 470 is another card. There is Yay or Paru, and there are more. The big numbers are 340. Where are you guys? So 340 DKMS. I do take this one. You take the 390, but then DKMS. Look it up again, and you have the 470 DKMS. So that's the ones you need to have, the DKMS ones. And 390, 470, 340. Depends, right? So installed, I know already via the probe, is the 470. Is that correct? Do we need that for that particular hardware? I don't know. Who knows? I suppose Nvidia. So we go to Nvidia.com, or just I type Nvidia drivers. I find then the download drivers, and then the Geforce, and we have a look again. GTX950. So GTX950 is the notebook. GTX950 M, not an M. Doesn't mention M, does it? So we could ask, but we can also do this one. 950 is there as well, so let's assume that's correct, and otherwise it's the other one, right? But search, and then we know it's the 470. So the 470 is correct. For his hardware, he needs the 470. Now what will be the thing is that the system sees two graphical cards, and it's probably gonna go for, right, Intel and not Nvidia. So it's detected, and this one works. Now I don't know if we got an INC in here as well, because there's so much information in here, and we see that the graphics card is kernel, and here he is, Nvidia not available. So it's not, it doesn't know it. It's, the card is there, the driver, what should I do with it? So it's not available. otherwise it should say Nvidia. So that much we already know with just a probe. So guys, use probe, type it and learn this way, and also learn what others type, right? If you say, okay, this is not working, you can actually go for this device info and see more information and hard parts and so on. There's so much here to find, to learn. Now, cards that have dual cards basically. So the word ArcoLinux, I'm gonna find it with words that normal people use, right? Dual card or ArcoLinux dual, that's putting them probably two graphical cards. Graphical, voila, ArcoLinux dual graphics card. Okay, let's see what we get. And then we get the name, the technical name. So it's possible to find it without the technical name. Hybrids graphics. Okay, one moment. All right, we're back. So hybrid graphics, a bit too big. And you keep reading concepts, and okay, USB, BB switch, a name, okay, BB switch, maybe you can try that one. There's also Nvidia Optimus or Bumblebee for details. So this is now your thing, right? What will I use? Some laptops provide a toggle, so I want to have always Nvidia or always Intel, or you switch it with this thing, or you switch it with other possibilities. Now, I don't know if I made a video here with the name in the title. That would help. That would help. So hybrid, the word hybrid is here used. Then yeah, you should know what hybrid is, and then you get triggered and say, maybe I should click on this, on a hybrid graphical system. So all these videos and information points to a file, Optimus Manager Qt. And what that does, let's see if we can find a nice image. What that does is provide a little application where you can switch. Yeah, no, not yet. Down there, there is the switch to Nvidia, switch to hybrid. So if everything works, because right, and drivers are a challenge, but if everything works at a particular moment in time, you want to try it out, then look at it. It just works out of the box with just selecting it's in here, and everything works just fine. So that's the search regarding the probe that we've done here. I hope it enables you to become more adept in ArcoLinux and how to figure things out. There's still more technical things where I too say, oh my god, right, this is too much. But as long as you find a way to make it work, then all is well, right? If it's your computer, if you can make it work on your system with your hardware, voila, you're sold. All right, have fun.